Hey y'all, it's Tim Stewart. I'm here at JamPlay.com. In this lesson, we're going to go over some embellishment ideas for the track that we did in the previous lesson. So in the previous lesson, we kind of looked at the core rhythm parts over this track. So it was like a muted line and some chords that we were strumming. With this, I would like to look at adding some embellishments to the chords and to the rhythm parts. So it's not necessarily soloing, but it is adding fills, using our double stop, our thirds and our fourths and our pentatonic and our kind of like our trills, hammer-on pull-offs, all within the rhythm though, while maintaining that essence of rhythm. It's not just not pure soloing, you know what I mean? So, all right, let's look at the chords first, just to recap. So it's an A minor, E minor 7, C sharp minor 7, F sharp minor 7, okay? And the part from the last time is a... And the chords. All right, so that's what we covered in the last lesson, and that's the basis of the song, all the parts you'll play. So within those parts, we're gonna add, just some embellishments to the chords as they come, all right? So let's look at the A minor, or the A minor 9 that we're playing. For this, I'd like to do a double stop, the pentatonic two-note thing with, so it's essentially an E minor pentatonic, which highlights the 9 that's in the chord, all right? All right. One more time. All right, so over this till now. All right. So for the E minor, we'll do something that highlights the E minor 9. All right. And these are not like parts that are set in stone. Really, what you have with this is, if we're playing and if there's vocals or if there's a melody on top, and you want to fit something in that's in a hole, essentially that's what you're looking for. You're looking for a spot that is not not occupied by anything else. That's not going to get in the way, but it is going to add to the texture of the groove or the song. Those are like a few licks that we could use, all right? So the A minor to the E. When we go to the C sharp, we can use our pentatonic, so it'll be... And we go to the F sharp, which is essentially from the two-note pentatonic we worked on. All right, so let's look at the C sharp. Very simple things, but when they're placed correctly, they can add a lot of life to whatever we're doing. All right, so let's try those specific licks. And again, it can be more like an improv thing, but let's try these specific ones just so you can get where to kind of fit them in, all right? 1, 2, 3, Okay, so our pattern, one more time, is going to be over the A, and then over the E, over the C sharp, over the F sharp. Okay, when we come back to the A, I'd like to do the, which is another third type thing. G, B, A, C, B, D, all right? And we go to the E minor. We're gonna do So it's all right. One more time. All right. And then when we get to the C sharp, we'll do our which is the exact pentatonic, and then our F sharp, another trill, okay? The trills with the hammer-ons that we worked. All right. So these all have to fit right within the groove. So it's really about placement and spacing and things like that. Again, so our techniques, all right, so those are the basic licks and tricks that we're going to add to this. Let's give it a shot, you know? And I just want to encourage you to really find a way to use these in your own way and experiment, really. That's the way to do it. Experiment, play to different songs, tracks. Listen to guys that do it really well. That's the key, you know? It's very much a style thing, knowing when to place things, knowing when to not place things. I mean, that's huge, too. All right, so we're going to play over our track that we used from the previous lesson. Okay, it's BPM of 90. Let's give it a shot, yeah? All right. All right, sounding good. So have fun with that. That's really what it's about at the end of the day, you know? Locking in on the parts. So we cover it in that one track, doubling the bass, playing our muted lines, playing the chords, embellishing those chords, but all within the groove, you know, all fit nicely within the groove, you know, which is not a light thing. It's almost, you have to approach it somewhat aggressively, you know. You're locking in, you want to be as tight as possible, you want to focus on the rhythm, focus on really just being a part of what's happening. That's the main thing, you know? And that's very fun once a few people come together and everyone is locked in, or you're locked into a track or whatever it is, and it's a great feeling. All right? So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had fun with that. All right, great job, guys. I will see you in the next lesson.